You pinched me pretty good.
You know, you get like something happens and you feel like your fucking chest is burning. I swear to God, my heart did not beat 10 beats. Like I could feel it, like just like a shock. I was like, my chest was right here. All this was hurting here. Burns like fire in the center of my back. In the center of my back started burning too. Sharp pain. Oh, like my spine was getting pulled out. Between my shoulder blades. Oh,
you get your heart checked.
Well, no, you scared me is what happened. Like,
Well, I didn't scare you. Pinched me and I just went ow. I just went ow.
it was really loud.
No, it was not. I just went ow. Like literally like that. You're like, oh my god. No, I didn't do that to scare you. You actually pinched me. You gotta. I don't know. Yeah, you do need to get. No, right now, thank you. I gotta focus on this right now, Robbie. I'll eat. I'm in the middle of something right now. I'll eat. Thank you. I appreciate you.
What do you want to watch? I was gonna see if she. I was gonna go to.
Oh, stop.
I didn't care for the Happy Gilmore too. I thought that was stupid.
I liked it.
Hey, whole sub and some breadsticks. I'm good.
It was more of a more of a reunion type thing.
A one-on-one death match.
Watch it.
Two contestants compete. Take control of one bolt within a time limit of 3 minutes.
I cut my hair and all that.
Okay. Physical 100. I will now explain how rounds 3 and 4 will play out. Two delegates from each team will compete in
Ooh,
round
that
1
fucking
with
hurt. Get that oil.
the first contestant must hit the cargo while heading on the left bars.
Same with my thumb
Oh man, yeah. Oh yeah.
And secure the cargo to the
Yours are
destination on
Put a
the other
Band-Aid
side.
on it.
Next, they must return to the site.
I got. No, wait till I watch the
And the second contestant. The second contestant must kick the remaining cargo and stay in position with the cargo. The ranking will be based on the record of who arrives back at the finish line. One delegate from each team will be competing in round 4's mid-tier cargo.
I'm pretty good at hanging ropes and stuff, so I figured this one would be right up my alley.
As of right now,
That will be done while you're still harvesting the other one.
that team no matter
While you're waiting on them, and that's probably done. Yeah.
Team members have to be better equipped and take this one. I know Young very much since we checked career and Young showed us that he was capable. It says you have 3 monkeys on the table.
I don't know how to get it.
I knew you would be.
I was thinking about
How's he
this.
gonna
Which built up great strength mattered
They
a
got
lot.
spray, yeah.
We had to take into account kicking strength for cargo. We decided
I don't know.
The selected team delegates for round 3 to make a cargo transit.
Do they got him in five?
Yeah.
You get him from
Yeah, but you just make it 30 gallons.
don't do that.
I know you don't. You don't listen.
It's stress to come out and try to get a drink.
Right, yeah. Yeah, you have to water that once a year. Don't touch that. 7 gallons ready to go.
Look at the other teams with enough TP like we could do. Just let each other name right all over. Really coming first.
Oh, money, what are you doing?
The two-person mid-air
I
cargo
had a
trenches
hangnail there, and I put scissors,
will begin.
fingernail clippers, ripped it out, but when I did, I cut my side of my finger with it too. Yeah, mobile.
Yeah.
Has never looked happier. You know what? Anyway, a little left. Cha-ching, Colin.
U.S. Bank. Found worker of happy hour too. Only on Netflix.
Physical 100. Round 3 of a team delegate match. Will begin now.
I like good games in a way.
Or, what's it, American Ninja Warrior to me.
It's actually easier than I expected initially. I thought it'd be heavier. So I was winding up for these big, forceful kicks, using both my legs to push it away. Then the guy from Andre's team just zoomed by. Tap, 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 tap. Bicycle kicks.
I guess people are gonna leave.
He was doing that old kung fu
One left.
movie thing,
Interesting.
keep kicking in the air. He was flying by like a monkey or something.
Too late. Too late. Just give it a minute. We'll buff a little bit. We gotta go find some clothes.
It's okay. You can take your time, okay?
Yeah, one like that, yeah.
Andre's team was really fast.
You're the best.
I had to
There's
keep
your
things up
road
a
that
notch.
you want it. We did have to come back after pushing that.
All right, together now. Push it as hard as you can.
I knew he was fast and had good reflexes, but I never knew he was this fast.
The bag was a
Seeing how fast Johnny was, not gonna lie, I was getting nervous. We were falling behind a decent amount, so I was...
Enough, Gigi!
I had to catch up.
Jeez.
Thanks, man. This place by a mile. Getting in a group feels great.
Those two told me specifically, Cap, we're bringing home first place. And they ended up staying true to their word, which told me all I needed to know about our team.
Push it in and come back. Come back. It's okay. No rush. Breathe, okay?
I saw it first. I looked over at the rest of my team, and I noticed that Han Youngjin was having some troubles.
Oh, why isn't it moving?
Oh no, I think that one might be stuck.
It was moving fine earlier. Like a professor.
Almost there. Go. Keep it up. Almost there. All right, bring it in. Come on. You're great. Nice.
Dean, save your strength.
Move, what the hell?
Why is it reminding me? I was getting upset. I realized there was something wrong. One of the screws fastening the cargo had gotten tangled up in one of the bolts. So it wouldn't move, no matter how hard I pushed.
So all the team leaders got together and had a little meeting to discuss how we were gonna resolve this situation.
We came to a decision together. Since Juan He's team was having that issue, they get a time to redo.
To be honest, I wasn't worried at all. There's no way they could beat Yami and Young.
Physical 100 Team Delegate match. Round 3. The match will commence once the whistle goes off.
Our team's survival was riding on this, so we have to focus.
All right, that's good.
Looking good.
Oh no.
I didn't have to think about it. I just had to get back up there and go. Just beat Jung Ji Hyun. Just don't come in last.
Oh, almost there.
Oh my god.
Oh no! One at a time. Nice and easy. Stay calm. Okay. Yeah, you can do it. Last one. Okay.
Game over.
Yeah. Did you find me stuff?
I think we might have come in
What kind?
Professor. Team Delegate match. Round 3.
I don't know what that is.
Here are the results of the match.
I like red or burgundy to you.
Yeah, kind of grayish maybe.
Do you want me to go in the shower with you?
Oh, it don't matter to me. You, I'm pretty
Yes
The
or no?
winner
Yeah.
is Team Andre Jin. Team Andre Jin.
Come on with it.
In second place.
Lacey's out here already. Yeah, Cal Lacey's out here,
In
okay?
second place.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case she goes outside and you
Team
don't
Lee
see her.
Wong Hee.
She's outside, just chilling.
Team Lee Wong Hee.
Is that lighter, Ben?
Team
Are you done watching this then?
Third
Till we
place
get off
is
the
Team
tower,
Lee.
yeah.
Team Jung Ji Hyuk has earned 1 point.
Damn it.
We can ease up a bit.
Why did you do that?
Look at that.
I have those all over my hand, crybaby.
Oh, that'll rot your brain. Brain rot.
No, I watch educational stuff actually.
Every time I put that on, it
Well, it depends what you watch on YouTube, Mom.
no, she's not coming back. Watch out. Time to take a shower.
All the things you need, all the things you do. Zoro.com. Tools, parts, and supplies for your business.
It's me, Wednesday Addams. My meal of misfortune is now at Wendy's. It's pure torture with uniquely excruciating dips of dread. Enjoy the English.
While mankind has been gazing at the night sky for untold millennia, the last few hundred years have brought us a non-stop barrage of scientific advancements related to the cosmos. From the invention of telescopes, giving us close-up views of other planets, the first man in space and on the moon, and our own little robots driving around and sampling Martian soil, it's safe to say that we've begun our march into the final frontier. And when it comes to outer space, it seems that the more we learn, the more we realize we don't understand things. And so, despite incredible innovations in technology and the life's work of some of humanity's brightest minds, there's still a whole host of unsolved mysteries and unanswered questions in space, some of which hold the keys to changing our entire view of the universe as we know it. Just before we continue with today's video, I want to tell you about something that's been a game changer for so many guys out there, but not for me, because I am super bald, and that is Keeps. Now look, as I've just said, I'm already bald, but some of you might be just going bald. You might be thinking you are going to go bald because your whole family is bald. This was me in my early 20s. And you might be thinking, I'd like to have my hair a little bit longer, and that's where Keeps comes in. Look, if it was 10 years ago, oh God, 15 years ago now, I've been bald a long time. I'd be all over Keeps. It's an online subscription service that makes it super easy and affordable for men to tackle male pattern baldness from the comfort of their home. No more awkward doctor's visits or trips to the pharmacy. Just complete an online consultation and a licensed medical provider will tailor a treatment plan specifically for you. And the best part, they deliver the treatment right to your door in discreet packaging so you can it's just subtle, isn't it? It's nice of them to go to the doctor and the pharmacy and be like, yeah, no, just definitely. Nothing. You could choose delivery options of 3, 6, or 12 months, and you could adjust, pause, or cancel your plan anytime. Keeps offer clinically proven treatments that will stimulate hair growth. Plus, ethically shampoo, conditioner, and styling pomade. Make your hair look its best. God, it's been a long time since I've used any of that stuff. And here's a fun fact: over the last 6 years, Keeps have treated over 1 million men. That's a lot of happy guys with great hair. Oh, rub it in, why don't you, Keeps, with your ad copy? Thanks, Keeps, for sponsoring this video. For a special offer to get started, go to keeps.com/Simon or click the link in the description below. That's KEEPS.com/Simon. Back to today's video. Despite galaxies being one of the most fundamental and recognizable features of the visible universe, there are still many crucial things about them that we've yet to figure out, which is why theories of dark matter have become so popular in recent decades. Let's start with spiral galaxies, specifically their rotations. Calculating orbital velocity is something that scientists have years upon years of experience with, since this math was first figured out in Kepler's laws of planetary motion, which he published all the way back in the 1600s. What we're mostly interested in here is Kepler's third law, which describes the relationship between an orbiting object's distance and speed. The closer a planet is to its host star, the faster it orbits, and way again, slower it orbits. And we see this with Mercury taking just 81 days to complete one
Sun, while Saturn takes 10,775 days. But more specifically, Kepler found that this decrease in speed was very precise and perfectly predictable. Using his equations, you can easily calculate how long a year would be on a planet at any given distance from the Sun. For example, if we threw a new planet into the solar system right where the asteroid belt currently lies, which is about 2.5 astronomical units from the Sun, Kepler's third law tells us that 1 year on this planet would be 1,443 days. But when you scale up to the size of a galaxy, all of this neat predictability completely falls apart. For some reason, in spiral galaxies, as you move away from the center and toward the arms, the orbital speed doesn't decrease like it does in the solar system. In fact, it either stays the same or even slightly increases as you move further from the center. It's essentially the opposite of everything we thought we knew before. Visualizing this on a graph called a galaxy rotation curve, the velocity that we expect to see forms a smooth downward slope to the right. But the data from our real-world observations shows this graph never decreasing and instead just leveling off. This high speed on the outer edges shouldn't be sustainable, and spiral galaxies' arms seem like they should just break apart and dissipate into space. But they don't, so there must be more going on than meets the eye here. We soon realized that one way to solve these mathematical issues and explain the problems with rotation speeds was to increase the amount of mass in the galaxy, specifically around the edges of the galaxy in its halo. Obviously, though, there is no mass there that we can see, and thus the concept of dark matter was born, an invisible mass that concentrates around galaxies and helps them keep their shapes. The most commonly accepted idea is that dark matter is some type of subatomic particle that we've yet to discover. This particle would interact with mass and therefore gravity, but not with light, a behavior that we've yet to see elsewhere. According to the most modern estimates, dark matter makes up around 27% of all energy and mass in the visible universe, making it 5 times more abundant than the ordinary matter that makes up stars and planets. There are several competing theories that have tried to nail down this mysterious particle over the years, leading to cold, hot, and warm dark matter theories, with the main difference between these having to do with the speed at which the particles travel. In hot dark matter, for example, the particles are believed to travel incredibly quickly, nearing the speed of light, while their speed is believed to be much, much slower in theories of cold dark matter. As the years have gone by, cold dark matter, or CDM, has emerged as the leading and most promising model, and one of the best candidates for CDM are hypothetical particles called axions. Axions are very small and incredibly light, and while they would interact with other axions, they would have hardly any interaction with ordinary matter whatsoever, except through the force of gravity if enough of them were to clump up in one place. And as luck would have it, theories for axion creation predict that if they exist, the universe is absolutely filled with them, with plenty, in fact, to account for our current estimates of dark matter. Axions hit the mark on mass, interaction, speed, abundance, and so much more. The only problem is that we've yet to detect any. So despite their unique properties first being theorized more than 50 years ago, they're still little more than just ideas on paper, and it's going to take a revolutionary discovery to change that. Various particles, or difficult to detect masses like black holes, make up the majority of dark matter theories. But there's another category of explanations that, while admittedly far less popular, still presents some interesting points. In the 1980s, it was proposed that there isn't any missing matter whatsoever, that we simply need to expand our understanding of the maths related to gravity. This class of theories is called modified Newtonian dynamics, or MONDS, which essentially suggests that our previous understanding and calculations of gravitational effects need to be updated and fine-tuned. These updated equations are centered around a new variable in Newtonian equations, representing a tiny, almost imperceptible shift in acceleration. The value of the variable is so incredibly small that its effects are not noticeable on Earth or even the solar system, which is why Kepler and Newton had no problems for hundreds of years. In fact, the changes in Earth's gravity due to MONDS would be comparable to changing your elevation by the width of a human hair. The difference in scale can't be reliably measured because we don't have a stable location on Earth to perform such experiments due to the fact that things like shifting magma in the mantle and the gravitational effects of the moon produce similar differences in gravitational strength on a much larger scale. This means that even if an experiment did produce the results that we're looking for to verify MOND, they would be absolutely overwhelmed by other factors and become indistinguishable in the data. To put this in perspective, imagine if you had a theory that predicted a single extra drop of water during a rainstorm. There'd be
no way for you to see if your predictions came true. However, these imperceptible changes begin to dominate over larger distances, which is why, when we reach the massive scale of an entire galaxy, the effects of MOND are easily observable. On the surface, this makes a lot of intuitive sense. After all, our current models of gravity fall apart when we shrink down to the subatomic level, so who's to say that they don't run into problems on the other end of the scale as well? It also seems a bit more plausible to some because it's a solution that requires us to examine and rethink facts that we might take for granted. This makes MOND sound very promising, but there's a reason it isn't the prevailing theory in astronomy and still faces an uphill battle to be a serious contender. That's because despite being able to predict a variety of galactic phenomenon, there are still several problems that it fails to address that, on the other hand, dark matter does. The most damning of these has been seen in the Bullet Cluster, a collision between two galaxy clusters showing lots of interacting galaxies. Analyzing the motion and the main components of the clusters, as well as its gravitational effects on passing light, scientists discovered that the center of gravity for all this mass is not where it would be if calculated by ordinary matter alone, indicating that there is a significant amount of dark matter present that is skewing the results, an outcome that was perfectly predicted by cold dark matter. The offset center of mass, if accurate, isn't really explainable with MOND. Neither are findings of ultra-diffuse galaxies that appear to have almost no dark matter at all and show no signs of a rotation curve predicted by modified theories of gravity. Findings like this often force supporters of MOND to rewrite or adjust their theories, or to just claim that the conflicting findings aren't accurate. So it seems that, as of right now, dark matter is our best explanation for several phenomena in the universe. And yet, we have no concrete evidence of what it actually is. The idea behind the expansion of the universe is that nearly every galaxy we can see is receding away from us. Not just receding, but accelerating. But for thousands of the galaxies nearest to us, they aren't just heading directly away from us in a straight line. Rather, it seems that they are all being gradually pulled toward a shared point in space, a region that the Milky Way appears to be heading toward as well. As far as we can tell, the entire cluster that we reside in, the supercluster, is converging on this point. This mysterious region of gravitational pull has been named the Great Attractor, and the Milky Way is racing toward it at a speed of over 1 million miles an hour. But we can't really tell you what the Great Attractor is because, well, we can't see it. It just happens that this peculiar discovery is blocked from our view by our very own galaxy, sitting in what's called the zone of avoidance in the night sky. All the stars, gas, and the black hole at the center of the Milky Way make it nearly impossible to see anything behind this zone in the visible spectrum, and scientists can only peer through it with X-ray analysis. The only thing that could possibly contain enough mass to have this much attraction is a massive cluster of large galaxies. But it's also possible the Great Attractor is nothing special and simply the gravitational center of every nearby galaxy. However, in 2005, astronomers reported from an X-ray survey that there is likely a supercluster in the expected location, the normal cluster, and that is potentially 10 times more massive than previously thought. However, despite what some sources online might tell you, this doesn't mean
it's so freaking dumb.
is going to be pulled into the Great Attractor and smash themselves into a gargantuan black hole. In fact, it's difficult to say if the Milky Way will ever even arrive at the Great Attractor in the first place, since it's not as simple as a destination in space, and it could just end up with the merging of a couple of superclusters. It also might not have enough of an effect to overcome the expansion of space, so instead of everyone directly converging on the point, their path will just be slightly altered by it. All of these outcomes are likely trillions of years into the future, and simulations of galaxy movement is already difficult enough without trying to account for tens of thousands of them over such vast distances and time periods. And of course, all of this is made much harder by the fact that we don't know the attractor's exact composition or mass. One interesting thing to note about the Great Attractor is that while it is observed from the Earth's view today, this wasn't always the case. Around 100 million years ago, the solar system was on the opposite side of the Milky Way, and so any dinosaurs would have been able to easily view it with a powerful telescope, so there was nothing obstructing their view. But we probably aren't going to need to wait 100 million more years to get some concrete answers. Technology is rapidly improving, and the zone of avoidance is the subject of constant astronomical surveys. And we'll leave you with a little more intriguing. The same team that reported the X-ray analysis in 2005 also reported that the Great Attractor may not be the biggest fish in the pond, as their data indicated that it itself is being pulled towards something even larger, which has been named the In 2017, astronomer Robert Work announced the discovery of a peculiar object which he spotted from the Haleakala Observatory in Hawaii.
I'm not watching, you're fine.
Making his discovery identification. We've given the name Oumuamua, roughly translating from Hawaiian. The width of between 35 and 160 meters, you can imagine
just leave me alone.
size and shape
Fine.
of tall skyscraper. As more and more analysis of the object was released, its
You were talking to me at the worst time possible. I just wasted like 40 minutes right there.
But as it passed the sun, it began to accelerate. Normally this would be consistent comet, but Oumuamua showed no signs of the iconic ice behind the comet. The sun was not. Upon this, all signs pointed to Oumuamua having a consistency more similar to that of an asteroid, which made the sudden acceleration even stranger. It was suggested by some that perhaps the object was simply outgassing, similar to a comet, only the volume of gas was too low to be detectable, but this was countered by other researchers who pointed out that because of its shape and rotation, traditional outgassing had a high chance of tearing Oumuamua apart. Then came the discussions that the variations in luminosity indicated that a cigar was not the only possible shape, but it could also be a disk. So to sum up, we've got an object of debatable shape, pretty unknown material, and interstellar origin exhibiting a strange acceleration as it cruises through our solar system at an odd trajectory. To top it off, the Spitzer Space Telescope then reported that it was about 10 times as bright as a typical comet. It did not take long for alien theories to get the headlines, with Harvey Loeb being one of their main supporters.
It wasn't your fault.
Perfectly explained as an alien probe powered by a
Do whatever I want. Oh, I was doing this. I can do that if I want. Alright, I'll punch my computer then. Well, it's in the moment. I don't know. It's fine. Fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, I love you.
It was made from frozen hydrogen. An object made of frozen hydrogen would likely have originated from the core of a large gas giant, or perhaps from the infant stages of a star's core before it gained enough mass.
Fucking dumb.
Hydrogen remains solid at a temperature just barely beneath the ambient temperature of space, which would explain why passing close to the sun was just enough of a temperature change to begin turning the hydrogen ice into gas, resulting in the acceleration. However, both the nitrogen and hydrogen isotope theories have been criticized on many fronts by several different researchers with very valid points, which is why today...
Probably gonna see a purple. There's no way it's gonna be mine now. No freaking way it'd be mine.
Tracing its path backward in time did not lead to a nearby star system. Given its speed and trajectory, it is believed that it was likely floating around in interstellar space for many millions or perhaps billions of years, and may have originated in a completely different part of the galaxy.
Not even 1%. That's sad. That's bad.
Project Lyra is a proposed mission to
0.0.
with the capacity to catch up to Oumuamua before it exits the solar system, with various proposals suggesting that the object can be reached within 10 to 25 years after launch. This would be a very challenging mission and would require historic levels of technological precision, given how relatively small the target is, but it does seem possible. The biggest hurdle is getting enough support to get started. One of the core tenets of astronomy is the Copernican principle, the idea that humans, our planet, and our sun are not special. This principle is built upon the ideas from Copernicus, who stood behind the then heretical notion that the Earth was not the center of the universe, but rather revolving around the sun. Extending this idea as the years
very color purple, just the other is
also
blue.
not very special, and is just one of hundreds of billions in a galaxy, and even the galaxy is nothing to write home about, being one of trillions in the visible universe. The concept that what we see around us isn't unique isn't just a nihilistic outlook on human insignificance. It's actually very important to science. It means that observations about planets, stars, and things like chemistry and physics right next to us can be applied everywhere in the universe, because everything that shapes around us
I like to keep it, make it exciting. I like to see if it's a key or not. What was that, Robbie?
Because if the conditions and elements
Where's
necessary
all
to create
the
life
lighters, babe?
special, then intelligent life should
I
inevitably
have two
arise
over here.
elsewhere in the galaxy and the
You got two?
universe. This
I
type of
have
thinking
one now.
was really hammered home by the likes of Frank Drake and
Okay,
Carl
we're
Sagan,
back to
who,
watch a
among
movie
many
now.
others, argued that the Earth is an
It wasn't a
average
movie, it was some
planet
Chinese
orbiting
show.
an
No,
average
I'm watching a
galaxy.
movie.
However, this seems to be where the Copernican principle runs into a bit of a dead end because we aren't seeing life anywhere else in the universe. We aren't seeing the
What are you gonna watch?
Yeah, I guess.
What are you gonna watch?
We appear to be alone.
What are you going to watch?
I don't know yet.
8 o'clock. Cool. But it's Saturday.
Yeah, Mark 11.
Oh, I thought you didn't have news on Saturday.
I don't care if I watch it. Just gonna be rewrite shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all it is anymore. Is rewrite.
Is that Gigi barking?
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause she's by herself.
Come on, man. You wanna go lay down?
Yeah, Gigi doesn't like being alone. He's not like Lacey. Watch a horror movie.
Oh, I haven't decided.
It says for you, and it's showing all
Oh
horror
my
stuff.
God. Is this two?
No, it's unrated. It says it right there.
Oh,
You gotta read.
I don't know what that means.
It means it's more gory. I mean, it's more gory and stuff if it's unrated. Is there a Nobody 2 out?
Yeah.
Is that on here?
Yeah.
Nobody 2.
Nobody 2, the guy that says he's nobody.
He's that dad that beat the shit out of the people on the bus. You watched it with us like a couple weeks ago. It's called Nobody. Let me pull it up on the computer so you can see a picture. I know you're...
Oh, yeah, okay.
That one, yeah.
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 Can't feel pain.
No.
No, that's Novocaine.
Oh. This show's funny.
Yeah, you can put on whatever.
We'll put the boss on.
The boss.
Get y'all recognized. Who's the boss? Mama, the boss.
Alright.
Mama, the boss.
Man, I made him not miss time. Oh, we have none. Oh, it's not mine. I knew it wasn't going to be mine, but I fucked up. I got a purple. At least I saw one. They got a shadow! They just
what?
They got like a couple $100 item. The best staff. They got it though. I messed up in this raid. I didn't. It's fine. I didn't.
Can you do it again?
Oh yeah. But they got it. We got it. Tony. Yeah, I'm gonna beg.
Don't use if allergic to Jardians. Stop use if you have a serious allergic reaction. Call your doctor if you have rash, swelling, difficulty breathing, or swallowing. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have new pain or tenderness, sores, ulcers, or infection in your legs or feet.
Cool, now they won't raid with me because I messed up. I messed up too much. I was holding them back, so they're not going to do it with me now because I was messing up. That's okay. I do the same thing if I was in their position.
Well, not everybody plays perfect.
I just don't have the better gear right now. I gotta get better stuff. Well, it's fine. I know how the game works.
Is the boys working?
He got a different job. I don't know what he's doing. They're not on right now. I don't know what they're doing.
What about that one from
No, none of them's on right now.
I'm just asking, have you talked to him?
No.
Is that the one that threw a fit?
Yeah, he broke his wrist.
Oh my god, he broke his wrist over that game, right?
No, he broke his wrist over his wife. They got in an argument.
Why? He hit her and broke his wrist?
He hit the dresser.
Oh, dresser.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm just really kind of stressed out right now after that. Seeing that guy get a couple $100 item and it could have been mine. Like, I wouldn't sell it for a car. I'd keep it and do better in the game, but wow.
I get it, Kyle.
Alright, no more begging like a fucking loser. Let's go actually raid. Rusty.
There'll be another family, Michelle.
Hey, GG.
Oh, come on, wait a minute.
What's the matter with me?
Not a thing, Michelle. God's children are all perfect in their own way. Never lose hope, Michelle. There's a family out there for everyone.
Come on, Agnes. Families are for suckers. Don't worry about me. I don't need anybody. I'm going straight to the top.
Michelle.
The boss.
Michelle.
She's the CEO of 3 Fortune 500 companies and the best-selling financial author of Money Talks Bullshit Walks. No time to always Michelle Barnett.
Him on a solo, actually. Fucking menacingly ridiculous. Five, 7.
47.
Only to have them come over to my personal living room so I could watch them break apart again. How did I get to my success level? What's my secret? I work myself silly. Okay, number one.
Apparently, you haven't seen the ones with red hair like hers.
Number two, you do not let other people drag you down. Because they will.
Are you learning to do this,
They are an anchor in your life that you do not want. Cut them loose and sail off. Okay? If you work this program, you will get rich. And I'm not talking about just
Dude, what the fuck?
I'm not talking about some loose dollar bills at the bottom of your purse. I'm talking about real fucking money. Life-changing money.
Sweet, so I got like a bad rep now. Okay, alright, whatever. I'm gonna go do my clues actually.